Hey Onyx, thank you for the like and all that. But yeah, just do me one small little favor. It's not much, but if I somehow go out again, please let me know through PlayStation, however you can. That's all I'm really asking. But anyway, thank you. Uh, but but yeah, so alright, so I guess since you're here and everything like that, I guess I'll go ahead and get started. So hey yo, my fellow remote maniacs, it's Mr. Rumble Roses here, and welcome to technically yet another installment of Let's Plays Live. So you may be wondering, like, what the hell is going on and everything. Why Onyx, is saying what he's saying in the chat there. Not to call you out or anything in a bad way. I'm just saying. So I decided to do another little stream, right? I decided to do a little stream of some FreeDooM. I was gonna try and see if I, getting through, the rest of episode 4 and all that. And to my unknown knowledge, for whatever fucking reason, the game, well, not the game, but the stream apparently had crashed, or ended abruptly or something like that. I don't know what word you want to, describe it, right? So everything that you guys see before you, right? You see the elapsed time, you see the on-air thing, you see all, the chat and stuff like that. Like everything that you see here, everything seemed like it was fine. No issues or anything like that, right? Well, funny enough, as I'm like literally wrapping up the last level and everything like that, I'm kind of just checking some stuff out and whatnot. And I go to my PC channel because I was gonna type in the chat. I was gonna do the raid command and try and raid out to someone. And then I found out that apparently my Siri bot has activated the shield mode thing, which normally happens when I'm not streaming, which is fine. So I found out basically that my stream ended abruptly, and it ended around like I think like the hour and 53, mark or whatever. And I literally went around like 2 hours at most, not knowing that. So yeah, there was that. And I was really so annoyed because I literally just managed to finish up FreeDooM for the first time, but yet like something happened, and then all of a sudden like I didn't know about it. And technically, this is the second time this ever happened too, where it's like I'm streaming something and everything seems fine. And all of a sudden, like, oh, your stream ended so earlier that you didn't know it, but we didn't give any clear signs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna load up FreeDooM Phase 1, and I'm gonna pistol start the level that I was on last for the crash. Which thankfully, it was the second to last level. Because I want to make sure everything, is because I want to make sure like everything is, is on stream. I haven't fought it and all that, so that way I can go move on to the next thing. And also, just as a slight little precaution, I lowered down my quality thing from 540 standard to 360p high because there is no 480p. It's only like like 360p, 540, and like 720 and all that. So yeah. Yeah, Onyx, I do want to say attention here. You know, I am sorry if it sounded like I was kind of like, you know, going off on you and everything about like, you know, not only the stream but the PlayStation stuff and all that. So like, I get what you're putting down and all that. It's just, you know, just for one, it's kind of like just a heat of the moment kind of thing, but also just, yeah, like I said, at the time and all that. So. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, if everything goes well with this, I will be possibly, I will probably be renaming the VOD and everything. But yeah. Yeah, I did like a little bit of digging, just a little bit, mostly with this game and everything, because I was curious whether or not if like it kind of still, if it also followed the quote unquote traditional Doom logic of being able to pistol start, you know, every level, and apparently I got like the AI result thing saying that it could. So. Jeez, man. But yeah, it's just one of those moments where it's like, you know, like you get so far, you know, have your first playthrough, and all of a sudden just shit happens. I didn't know Eevee would be was known to be packing. Like, oh shit, it's got a gun. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Those things are fucking here, there, everywhere. Ouch. First time doing like some sort of playthrough thing of FreeDooM. I'm somehow pistol starting the fucking level. Ow. Gotcha. Yeah, definitely things are getting a little spicy. Okay. But yeah, so for those that are wondering what this game is and everything, it's called FreeDooM. Um, Basically, in a nutshell, if you're familiar with if you're familiar with Doom, you know, like classic Doom, you know, like not, you know, aka not counting, you know, like the new Doom games. Essentially, this is like a literal free Doom game that was made by that was made by the people in the community, various people in the community. It has like new levels, graphics, textures, you know, all that stuff. You know, basically everything to make it its own game and have it not be and not have anything, you know, from from like its software, you know, which is the people, you know, who made Doom originally. Um, and this is also going to be used, and this also is like it's also going to be like its own little iWad, basically like having like the base, you know, like the base game. So like let's say for example, right, that you know you're wanting to play some Doom mods, but you don't have like say let's say for example, you know, you don't have the iWad of you know like Doom 1 or Ultimate Doom, you know, whatever, and you're wanting to play a mod that essentially is episodic based and it has you know its needs Doom, you know, Doom as the base. Well, you can be able to use this and everything and actually play the mod of your choice. Only real difference that I've been hearing is that there are going to be like some slight texture changes. Like, you know, for example, if you were playing Doom, this would say UAC instead of AGM. And from what I can understand, like you know, even though like a lot of the names of the stuff in this you know game has you know, different you know like different names and stuff like that, but you know still plays like Doom. You know, still plays like Doom. You know everything. You know has same damage outputs. Um, you know have same hitbox stuff and all that other jazz. So. And I am playing this on I am playing this on the port known as Doom plus Doom 2, which hopefully a certain someone in the chat there will get one day, so we can play some Doom. But yeah, I'm playing it through that, and it is technically uploaded as a mod, but you know it's still you know it has like its own little you know unique quirkiness to it, if that makes any sense whatsoever. You grumble, I grumble, we all grumble. But yeah, speaking of Doom, I guess, you know, if you want to put it in the same category, but I was still surprised to find out that they actually did like a re-release, you know, thing of Heretic and Hexen. I honestly can't wait to try that one day. I have been watching like some videos here and there about the remastered port. Apparently got some nice little features and everything, which is always nice. And I believe when it comes, because I don't think Heretic really had this kind of problem, but I know Hexen was known to be a thing. But I believe that Hexen actually has like little markers on the map, so you can actually go to like be like, hey, you should go here, or find out what's over there, and stuff like that. Which it's definitely like a nice little, definitely a nice little quality of life feature. Over here. I still remember when I tried playing Hexen on stream and everything like that. It was like I think I kind of compared it to like playing like a Soulsborne game. Because like it was like big, like it was big. It was big, and it somewhat kind of felt like an open world-ish type thing, but like that had like like little like limits, of course, because it was still on the Doom engine. But it was like just trying to go from one place to another, and like, oh hey, you need to go here to open this, to do this, then go back in order to do that, in order to go through that, just those were the times. Let's see. Oh, get off me, son. I'm trying to like remember some of the bits and pieces that I did with this level before the whole incident happened. Because I'm kind of glad that I kind of like split the FreeDooM streams up a bit. Because I think like some of these levels are pretty big, probably even bigger than what Doom was known to have. But yeah. And yes, I am going to be saving off them as much as I can, especially on the fact that I'm pistol starting a lot on this level. Oh yeah, yeah. I can actually see that honestly. made the comparison. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that is true, yeah. That is very true. Of course, you would have to have, at most, a shield that has no skill, but yeah. Okay, so that, okay, so yeah, I pressed that. I was thinking of the Red Mane Great Shield. I don't know about, I can't remember what that is off the top of my head, but knowing you, I'm pretty sure it's a good choice. I forgot about the sneeze. Achoo! Achoo! Yeah. But thank you, man. Thank you. Ah, that felt good. That felt good. Do I want to try to change You busted! I love when the pellets... I love when the pellets from my shotgun just barely hit someone and it doesn't kill them. All this meat on the ground. I don't know why, I always found it to be like... I always found... even though this is like my first time, or well, second time, I guess, doing this, like, I find it kind of weird where it's like, you hit this ice switch, you go over here, it's like, there's like a little shortcut type little thing, and it's like, makes me like, what's the point of the room? But, anyway. Let's see. Oh, speaking of Elden Ring and whatnot, I was kind of just playing around with my Raider build, the one that I showed you on PSN. I managed to find a decent little, a nice little relic that has the ability, for like the whole like, attack power increases after each Everdale prisoner defeated, and it still goes nicely with the stamina and everything like that. So I'd say for like the most part, it's like I have like a nice stamina, type of Raider build with the added bonus of like having like a colossal weapon, attack power increase thing, and also the whole Everdale meta as well. So yeah. And of course, whenever you and I duo it up on Night Rain, I know that you'll have your Onion, I know you'll have your Rain, and I'll have my Guardian, and we'll be able to do stuff there. Callie does my 2 Raider builds. Nice. Hope they like them. I'm trying to think. I can't wait. Can't wait to see what that's gonna be like. Let's see. Okay, so I hit this. I hit that to release, to bring the stairs back up. Everything in here. Okay, so let's see. Okay, yeah, there's this area over here. But yeah, I'm satisfied with some of the builds that that I've got. Like I know some of them came from like videos and stuff that I've seen online. Maybe like one or two of them was like, oh, I have like I came up with them myself, that type of deal. But I'm definitely curious to see how things are gonna be whenever I do my little random duo run as Raider. Cause I kind of want I'm kind of thinking about like I'm kind of thinking about like doing a thing where it's like I try some if not all classes, where it's like I somehow maybe like go through the game as them, but I don't know. Cause like I did the thing with cause like I know I beat the in game with Iron Eye. I know I did it with Wilder and all that, but I don't know. Kind of hard to say not knowing type situation. But I do know like the relics I have and everything for a good portion of the characters, I'm pretty happy with. So. Gotta love when things go kaboom! So... Ah, yes, this room. I gotta say, like, I wasn't like so damn scared, but like that kind, this fucking, this fucking specter worm thing, it kind of took me off guard there a little bit. Yeah, I'm trying to remember some of the things, that I had to do whenever I was, in this area. Ew. Ew. Stop it. Now everything is lower down. Oh! I don't want to chainsaw that thing. Oh. I got lucky as fuck. So I know I've somehow go over there. There's a switch for that shit. Oh, motherfucker. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what the name of this thing is, but I believe it's the freedom equivalent of a Baron of Hell, because it's still playing by Doom 1 rules. Okay, I gotta try to remember what it's like. There's nothing here. circles. At least I can get that. Oh yeah, that's right. The switch! Switch right here. Okay, let's see. I need to get. I need to hopefully try and like get the fucking rocket launcher and like plasma gun at most. I get the health boost. Gee, thanks, game. What? Right when I was getting. Grr. Let's see. Okay, that fucker's dealt with. Doggy. One time where it feels like I do need the fucking chainsaw. Thank you for the clip, Onyx. Very much appreciated. Alright, quick save here. And now we're up in this bitch. Okay. I thought it was normally known to be like closed once you go through it. Cause I thought it was like normally like a one-way thing. It's like, oh, you're gonna go this way and that. And yeah, speaking of builds and everything like that, I know I'm kind of like, trying to, make conversation and all that, but, I don't know if you've seen my latest thing that I sent you on PSN, but I found something of like like a health build for Duchess using that, I, not the previous, not the current, Everdark boss relic, but I think like the previous one? The one with like the continuous HP, and like increased maximum HP or something like that. Yeah, because I was trying to like, I was playing around with it and everything, and I was like, oh yeah, the whole like dagger build, have like, max health and all that. But I don't know, what did you think of it? If you don't mind me asking. I mean, I know you have your own little Duchess build and all that, but Yeah, I guess open again. I am slightly confused. So it's the second relic with the HP. So upon dagger attacks had better second and third effects. True! So true. But I think even you would agree, it's all about the RNG, but it's all about the RNG with them fucking relics, my dude. Yeah, here's hoping and praying, you know what I'm saying? Alrighty. Maybe I might get some inspiration from it. Who knows? Okay, hold on, let me see something. So, okay, so yeah, this comes down. Flip the wall up, hit that. Thank you for the emoji. Look forward to seeing what you got cooked up on your sleeve. I guess let's see something. Okay, so yeah, I gotta. Okay, so. Where'd you come from? Hold on. Let me see what you said. When I saw Kelly, I was like, oh, that's a mixed bag of a build. Sometimes mixed bag can be can lead up to quite the interesting, bounce back. We'll bounce off each other. I mean, I think it's safe to say, like, we try our best. You like my main Raider build though? Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was trying to do for my thing as well, where it's like, I had like the stamina thing, and like, like I said, the other stuff was like, it's like a nice little like extra. I definitely like how my setup was for that. Especially knowing the fact that I now have at least one relic that gives me the Evergel meta thing. Okay. But yeah, another little thing, one little thing I was talking about during my first stream attempt of this was it was kind of like a little story that I was telling people about what happened recently in Night Rain. It's nothing bad or anything. It's just I was telling a little story about like how I came across someone. Well, okay, so basically in a nutshell, I was doing some random trios runs, with just people, just like, I think like queuing up for the first boss, aka 3-headed doggo, just going from there, right? And I got paired up with a recluse and a revenant player. And I remember the revenant player was literally AFK the whole entire time. Like as soon as we loaded in, we loaded in, dropped down, did some little runs here and there, and they literally were standing right where they landed. I shit you not. And somehow, yeah, the whole damn time, and I was like, and like trust me, dude, I wish I fucking was, but I'm not. Like, I'm literally not kidding you. And I remember too when because I was just so annoyed that I just like brought up the online ID names for the people I was queuing up with, and I messaged the recluse player and I was like, don't you just love when you have a teammate who decides to go AFK the whole entire time? It was so fucking stupid. I even messaged the other player. I was like, yo, why are you doing it if you're gonna be just AFK the whole entire time, like the whole entire time for? Never got a reply back from him. So. But anyway, I found out from the recluse player that they were trying to platinum their game of Night Rain. And what they were doing was they were trying to do the 3 Night Lord bosses in a row type thing, where it's like, you win back. And I was like, well, if you want, we can try to do like a random duels run, and go from there. I'll help you out and everything. And we tried, we tried. We tried a couple of times on Gaping Jaw, which we got close, but ended up going down. But then we tried one random run against Augur, you know, the aka the main one, not the fucking Everdark one. And we managed to do that, but at that time we didn't really get the 3 wins for him. But apparently they loved my Iron Eye. I love how this thing is like so warped and everything like that. It's like, oh, this door is fucking useless. These noises. Where are you? Follow Nick and Butch Creek, ladies and gentlemen. Ew, what the fuck hit me? Probably random out of nowhere fucking hit scanner. You know, this looks like a door that could be opened, but I don't know. I'm glad I managed to get a backpack, even though like I'm nowhere close to having like the full max I would like. Of course, that area gets blocked off, so it's like no way out now. La, la, la. But yeah, after my first initial stream attempt at this, I did kind of like kind of chill out a little bit and everything. I think I watched the end of SmackDown. Yeah, and I had me some pork chops to eat. And I think I still have some more left. I think there was like a good amount, and I had like I had like 4 of them at most. So. Okay, so that opens up that. That's that area. I wish that the fucking thing would, you know, be moved, move a bit. Yeah, it's pretty good pork chops. Like I said, I have about like 4 of them at most. I know I've still got some left over. So I know I'll be able to have me some after. So I know I'll be able to have me some after dinner munchies. If not more of it, you know. Yeah, I will say though that when I finish my playthrough of this, I'm still going to be keeping FreeDooM on my mod section because you know this is like because this is pretty much the only way to really play FreeDooM on console these days, which I don't mind. You know, I mean, you know, same thing goes for text quests, and I have 1, 2, and 3. Just for shits and giggles. Like I could just like had 3, you know, like check for 3, and then you know, just have room for those. But like I don't know. I still found it interesting how they did at least for the mod port thing that I was using to play Chex Quest 3. Like I like how they did the thing for episode 1, where it's like they literally gave it like an intro type of level. I guess kind of like I want to say it's kind of like representing the whole like cinematic movie thing that you can get if you had like the actual CD-ROM version and everything. And then it's like, oh, you know, you get to the end level, and then you can actually see like a little bit of the aftermath per se. It's like, oh, you know, you're like other Chex warriors, and you know they're helping you like helping out everyone, and then you go back to your ship from the very first level. Gotta love infighting. Okay, so if my memory serves me correct, I think somewhere in this area is where you can get the blue key. I know, right? It saves you so much. It saves you some ammo and time too. It's like, whew. So yeah. I think it's up here. Yes. Ew. They say there's like a nukage rhythm for that kind of stuff, but I don't think I'll ever get the timing down packed. Oh boy. Imagine if these actually meant something. Alright, so back at the start. Now we can go over here and go through the food door. Okay, so I believe, I'm trying to process everything, from my first run. So I believe there's going to be like a bit of like a trap or something. So. Oh yeah, there's going to be a lot of enemies. There's going to be a lot of enemies teleporting in. And you're gonna have to play the waiting game for the damn bars lower. Get in there. Okay. Alright. Final level. And everything, and hopefully everything's still good. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this level is going to be filled with a lot of enemies. And there's going to be like three, at least at the most, for the most part, like 3 cyber demon like enemies. So I also know there's gonna be a lot of fucking switches that I have to find as well. So that's gonna be fun. And by fun, I mean anything but. These ain't pistol starting this shit. Yo, what the fuck? Okay, that is interesting. Game's cheating! Like, I literally come out of the fucking teleporter, teleport and all that, and I get a fucking like spider demon looking thing in my face. What's up with that game? Wake up! I'm gonna die. Get out! Like, I want to get out of this area, so I don't have to fucking deal with the damn cyber demon looking reject. Like, I don't have as much fucking ammo as I did, when I first went into this. 'Cause yeah, apparently like you have to go around and hit like a X number of buttons to get the fucking the ability to leave the damn level. So pretty much it's like a little situation where it's like, oh, you don't really have to, or it's like, oh, you don't really have to fucking, you know. I just saw the name of that. You know what, Onyx? Fair enough. I'll give you that. Like, you know what? Fair. Yeah, like the fair, the fair been fair. Okay, so we hit that. Out my way, please. Ew. Out my way, damn worm. Like you stand between me and button pressing. Ouch. That's weird. Dude. Holy shit. Thank you. Suppressing fire echoes above as the last survivors flee the ship. The launch process is irreversible. Killing you now would only bring a slow death drifting through space. 59, 58, 57. You melt into the pilot seat, lost in the voice of an automated assembly of angels delivering you from this wretched rock. The ship rumbles as she wakes up. You think of Earth as she lifts off. Hopefully AGM won't find you there. You got the outbreak to deal with, but that'll give them some time. Destination? Earth. And there we go. That is officially episode 4 of FreeDooM, aka FreeDooM Phase 1, done. Alex, you're crazy, fool. You're fucking crazy. But yeah, so first and foremost, I just want to say, I just want to apologize, for the random sporadic streams of FreeDooM. I wanted, I wanted to have like my first playthrough under my belt of this, and have it, all done on stream, and have everything, make it to where it's like, oh, nothing, has gotten lost or whatever. And even though I couldn't be able to recreate, the moments and stuff that I had before then, but at least I was able to, at least I could have like that quote unquote closure, if you will, in terms of, saying like, hey, it's now done, it's in the bag, I can, move on, to something else. So, but second of all, I just want to say to everyone, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really and truly appreciate it. Whether I'm streaming during my normal time frame, or if I'm, doing things like these Let's Plays live, everything like that, like I do these things mainly because, I don't really mind admitting it. I'm the guy who can have a lot of free time on his hands, and I'm just like, oh, I'm just playing something on my downtime. So why don't I just I don't know, maybe boot up Twitch, or boot up Discord, get on desktop app and make a stream and just go live and do God knows what, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully one day in the future, even though I'm not getting my hopes high on it, I'm not getting in the high hopes or whatever, but hopefully one day in the future, I can be able to actually, do some stuff and things, with this, because I guess you could say this is kind of be considered as a hobby, or I stream, different things, just play with what I enjoy, and maybe play with other people, meet other people, and all this, that, and the other. But hopefully, one of these random days, I can be able to maybe, do something, make something out of, I can maybe maybe one day I can actually be able to join the affiliation program stuff, and you guys can be able to support me even more if you want. That's up to you. That'll be up to you guys, of course. And then I can be able to maybe, I don't know, maybe I can be able to bring more games to the channel, and try them out. Because even though I know I'm not big, and I know that I don't really get a whole lot of requests from people, be like, hey, you should play this, or hey, you should do that, But something comes up, and everything, then sometimes I might check it out and see if it piques my interest enough and all that jazz, but, one of these days, man, it might happen, but, I'm just not putting, the high hope expectations stuff on it, but, but for those that's, stuck around me through all that shit, and everything, I really appreciate you, whether you were here watching my streams live, or watching it as a VOD, or shit, even fucking watching it all on YouTube, whenever I get around to it and all that. Yeah, it really means a lot to me. So, yeah. But yeah, I don't know when I'll be doing it, but somewhere down the line I will be playing FreeDooM Phase 2. But I will be using a mod that I've actually played before on the channel, which is the Blork demake mod. Sorry, I'm just drinking most of my tea. So yeah. Now, Onyx, I'm going to ask if you can do this for me, but you don't have to, so you know it's up to you. But when I end this stream, would you be up for possibly VODing this stream for me? So it'll be one less thing for me to worry about. If you don't want to, it's fine. You know, I'll do it if need be or whatever. Thank you. I don't know why, I don't know why, whenever I'm trying to, swipe, like, up, down, all around, it's like, oh, I'm trying to go to, see possible people to raid and all that, but it's like, yeah, so it goes from, the live section on the mobile phone to, the clips, and I'm like, I don't want clips! Yeah, let's see, what are you doing? Wow, she actually has it. Actually, has a thing where it's like she's holding the stick. Crazy. Alright, so I think normally what I would do is I would go on the live. I would go on Twitch via my mobile app and everything. I would look at the live feed, just find someone randomly to raid and all that. But I think probably what I'll do to kind of save a little bit of time. I'll probably raid someone I'm following and everything. Cause fuck it. Get my little greeting in the chat ready. But yeah, so I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream and everything like that. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. My next planned stream, if everything goes well, will hopefully be on Monday as part of my actual week of streaming. I'm gonna be trying to do some Dead by Daylight, probably doing a little bit of killer action before the 13th because of the annual rank reset. Tuesday will be some Elden Ring Night Rain. I'm gonna do a random little duo run with random. I'm gonna try my luck as playing as the Raider character / class. Friday, I don't know exactly for sure yet, but Saturday will be more Chex Quest 3, and Sunday still kind of be up in the air. So Friday and Sunday at most, be up in the air as far as what I'll do. But other than that, that's kind of like the other stuff. Unless of course, I decide to do another little random stream because, like I said, I have plenty of time on my hands. So. But, yeah. But anyway, as always, until I see you all in the next video or live stream, as always, take care everybody, and hope you all have a good week or weekend.